Hi, I'm going to walk you through Edexcel, gcse, Maths Practice Paper 1, 2027. Hi, I'm going to walk you through question 1. Work out 2, 3 over 5, take away 1, 5 over 6. To work with mixed fractions, they are mixed fractions. I first need to change the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So equal. You have to whole number 2 times by denominator 5. That means 10. 10. Then at numerator 3, so 13 over 5. So this is improper fraction. Then again, this is mixed fraction. I should need to change the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So what you have to do, you have to times by whole number 1. 1 times 6, 6, plus at numerator 5. So 11. 11 over the new numerator 11. So 11 over, keep the same denominator 6. Okay, second, find the LCM of 5, 6. LCM of 5, 6 is, how do you work out? All you have to do, you need to draw 2 circles by the 5. 5 times 1, 5. 6, 6 can be written as, 6 is product of 2 and 3, 6. LCM is, you need to multiply the numbers inside all the numbers inside the circles, 2 circles. So you can start from smallest, number 2 times 3 times 5. So LCM of 5, 6 is 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 5, 30. Next, Next, 13 over 5, you need to change to 30. So you have to multiply up and down by 6 times 6. Then take away 11. So again, you need to times 6 times 5. So 6 times 5, you need to times 11 by 5. So 13 times 6 13 times 6, 78. 13 times 6, 78. Divided by 5 times 6, 30. Take away 6 times 5, denominator 30. 11 times 5, 55. Now, both are improper fractions. So you can take away now because the denominator are equals. So you need to put only one denominator, 30, over 78, take away 55, take away 55, 23. So 78, take away 55. 8 take away 5, 3, 7 take away 5, 2, 23. So this is the answer. 23 take away 30. Thank you. Hi, I'm going to walk you through question 3. ABCD is a pentagon. Work out the area of ABCDE. First, split the shape into two separate parts. You can see one part is triangle, this one triangle, and the other part is rectangle. So the work out the area of ABCD is equals the area of the triangle plus the area of the rectangle. So now the area of triangle formula, base, this is your base, this one perpendicular height, so the area of the triangle, base times height divided by 2 plus the area of the rectangle, this is length, this one width. So the area of the rectangle, length time width. So now the base is 8 centimeter. This one same as base, 8 centimeter, because rectangle. So 8 centimeter, 8 times the height. So the triangle is isosceles. So the base and height, this line, split equal part. So that means this one 4 centimeter, this one 4 centimeter, half, because of isosceles triangle. So always the perpendicular line bisect exactly same. So to work out height, you need to use the Pythagoras theorem. So first work out the height. So when you look at here, so if I draw the right angle triangle, this one 4 centimeter, this one 5 centimeter. To work out height h, so we can say this is according to Pythagoras theorem. This one is hypotenuse opposite to the right angle. So that's the biggest side of the right angle. So h squared plus 4 squared equal bigger, always bigger side, 5 squared. So h squared equal 5 squared 25. Take away 4. So if you move this side, negative 4 squared 16. H squared equal 25, take away 16, 9. So h equals square root of 9, which is 3. So that means the height is 3 centimeter. So now area of triangle, base 8 centimeter time, look at here, 8, all of them are 8. Red line B, the base 8 centimeter time perpendicular height we worked out 3 centimeter divided by 2 plus length of the rectangle 8 time width of the rectangle 4. So now you can simplify. 2 times 4, 8. 4 times 3, 12. Plus 8 times 4, 32. So 44 centimeter square. So answer is 44 centimeter square. Thank you. Hi, I'm going to walk you through question 2. Phone calls cost pounds Y for X minutes. The graph gives the values of Y for values of X from 0 to 5. The graph gives the values of Y for values of X from 0 to 5. Question A. I give an interpretation of the intercept of the graph on the y-axis. So this point is y-intercept. So this graph, straight line, crosses exactly at 0.5. So that means that is 0.5 pounds. So look at here, in x-axis 0. That means no phone call made. So give an interpretation of the intercept of the graph on the y-axis, a fixed charge, which is 0.5 pound 50 pence. Reason, no phone call made because 0. So answer is a fixed charge. AII, give an interpretation of the gradient of the graph. Normally, gradient is y difference divided by x difference. What does that mean? So if you this is your straight line. This straight line y equals mx plus c. This straight line, to find the gradient, you need to draw the triangle. I drew here in green and blue color lines. So in this perpendicular, this is perpendicular 90 degrees. See? This is a right angle triangle. So gradient y difference here 6, x difference here 4. So that means gradient equals 6 y difference 6 divided by 4, and you can 6 can be written as 3 times 2, 4 can be written as 2 times 2, 2 cancel. So gradient is 3 over 2 equals 1.5. Right. So what is the they ask given interpretation of the gradient of the graph mean. So that means y-axis you have a cost of the code. In x-axis time in minutes. So the interpretation means the cost per minute. That is interpretation of the gradient of the graph is the cost per minute. Next question. Find the equation of the straight line in the form y equal to mx plus c, where m is gradient, c is y-intercept. So the gradient 1.5 for m equals 1.5. You can substitute m for 1.5. Y equal to mx plus c, m for 1.5. The y-intercept c, so m means just in front of the x, that is gradient, this one. The c is y-intercept, this one, 0.5. So y equal 1.5x plus 0.5. That is the correct answer for this question. Thank you. Hi, I am going to walk you through question 4. On Monday, Tariq travelled by train from Manchester to London. Tariq's train left Manchester at 8:35. It got to London at 11:05. The train travelled at an average speed of 110 miles per hour. On Wednesday, Gill travelled by train from Manchester to London. Gill's train also left 35 past 8 but was diverted, so the train had to travel an extra 37 miles. The train got to London at 35 past 11. So work out the difference between the average speed of Tariq's train and the average speed of Gill's train. Now, so when you look at this diagram, speed of Tariq train 110 miles per hour, time taken time taken by Tariq's train to travel from Manchester to London 2.5 hours. How? So 11:05 arrival time. Take away left 8:35. In Manchester 8 left Manchester at 8:35. So take away. So this one 5 minutes, this one 35 minutes. You can't take away. So you need to borrow 1 hour. This 1 hour, this 1 minutes. 1 hour means 60 minutes. So you need to add 60 and 5. So that means 65. 65 take away 35, 30. So 30 minutes. Now if you borrow 1, this becomes 10. 10 take away 8, 2. So 2 hours and 30 minutes means in hour 2.5 hours. So the time taken by Tariq's train to travel from Manchester to London, 2.5 hours. So first work out the distance traveled by Tariq's train. So the distance traveled by Tariq's train, D formula, speed times time. So speed 110, you can see clearly. Time taken 2.5. 110 times 2.5, 275. How? So you can't use your this non-calculator paper. I'm explain how to time easy way. So 110, you can write down 11 times 10. So instead of 110, you can use 11 times 10 is 100 times 2.5. So that means 11 times 10 times 2.5. We move decimal this side, 25. So 25. Now 11 times 25. 1 times 5, 5. 1 times 2, 2. Now 1 times 5, 5 you have to start here. 1 times 2, 2. So when you add them, 5, 7, 275. That's what 275. 275 miles. Next, second, work out the distance traveled by Gill's train. So distance, so 275 and extra 37 miles. So you need to add distance traveled by Tariq's train 275 plus extra 37 miles for the distance traveled by Gill's train. So that means if you add 275 plus 37, so again 275 plus 37, 7 at 5, 12, 1 left. 8 at 3, now 8, 7 at 5, 12, 1 left. 8, 8 at 3, 11. 11. So 11 means 1 left, 1 add 2, 3. So 312. So the distance traveled by Jill's train, 312 miles. So now they ask the speed difference. So now we work out the speed of Jill's train equals always speed. What is the formula for speed? Speed equals distance divided by time. So distance traveled by Jill's train is 312. Time taken 3 hours because extra half an hour. So 11:35 take away 8:35, 3. So divided by 3, 104. How? I'm going to explain that one as well. How 104? So you need to start 312 divided by 3. You can put 10. 10 times 3, 30. Now 3 take away 3, 0. 1 take away 0, 1. If you bring the 2 down, 12. Now 3, 4 times 3, 12. When you get 0, you must stop. So answer is 312 divided by 3 is 104. So speed of Jill's train is 104. Now question, difference, speed difference of both train is 110 take away 104, 6 miles per hour. In here very important, the miles per hour. So the minutes should change to hours. Very, very important. So in here 2 hours, answer here 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's what I put, 2.5 hours. Thank you. Hi, I'm going to walk you through question 5. The diagram shows a rectangular wall. Frank is going to cover the wall with rectangular tiles. Each tile is 6 centimeter by 30 centimeter. 3 out of 5 of the tiles will be white. Some of the tiles will be green. The rest of the tiles will be blue. The ratio of the number of green tiles to the number of blue tiles will be 1:3. Assuming a part, assuming there are no gaps between the tiles, how many tiles of each color will Frank need? Okay, first we need to work out total number of tiles. To do that, first we need to find the number of tiles that can be placed along the length of the wall. Then find the number of tiles that can be arranged along the height of the wall. Okay, so to do that, first find the number of tiles, number of tiles that can be placed along the length of the wall. So that means this one 60 meter mean 60 centimeter, 600, sorry. 1 meter, 100 centimeter, 1 meter, 100 centimeter. So 6 meter, 600 centimeter. But each tile is 60 centimeter. To find, you need to do divided by 60. So that means you need 60 divided by 6, 10 tiles. Sorry, you need 10 tiles along the way. You need to place 10 tiles. Second, find the number of tiles that can be arranged along the height of the wall. So this way, so that means 1.8 meter, that means 1.8 times 100, 180 centimeter divided by 30 centimeter. The stone is this one 60, this one 30. So 30. So 0, 0 cancel, 8 divided by 3, 6 tiles. So total tiles, find the total number of tiles. So the total number of tiles that is needed equals 10 times, this way 10 up 6, 10 times 6, you need 60 tiles. Now, white tiles 3/5. So 3 over total tiles is 60. So which is 5 cancel, 5 times 12, 60, 3 times 12, 36. So white tiles 36. 36 white tiles is needed. Next, we have to find out green tiles and blue tiles. So green and blue, green plus blue tiles, 60 take away 36, 24. But the ratio of green, ratio of the green tile is to blue tiles 1:3. So that means total, according to ratio total 4, but in reality you have 24. So that means you have to times 4 times 6, 24. That's a reality. So you need to time 3 times 6. So 1 times 6. 1 times 6. You need green tiles, 6 tiles needed. And blue, 3 times 6. Your multiplier is 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. You need blue tiles, 18. Right. Frank is told that should leave gaps between the tiles. If Frank leaves gaps, if Frank leaves gaps in here, like this, so that means if Frank leaves gap between the tiles, how could this affect the number of tiles he needs? Okay, less, isn't it? So you can say fewer tiles, will be needed. Thank you. Hi, I'm going to walk you through question 6. On Monday, Ria delivered a parcel to a hospital. The travel graph represents Ria's journey to the hospital. Ria left home at 1 p.m. So this one. 1 p.m. from home. At home, 1 p.m. She drove for 30 minutes at constant speed of 40 miles per hour. So she then stopped for a break. So you can say at B. Ria then, so if I put traveling this way, Ria then drove to the hospital at constant speed. She was at the hospital 30 minutes. So this one 30 minutes. 30 minutes. She then drove at a constant speed of 32 miles per hour. So this one 32 miles per hour. So here she stopped for a break. Here also she stopped. Show that she doesn't arrive home before 4:30 4 p.m. So first, to work, actually they ask this time t. To work out this time, we need to work out first. So first, find the distance she drove before stopping for a break. So that means find the distance she drove. So that means in here, find the distance she drove before stopping or break. Here, stop or break at B, we need to find this distance, this one. So it was, they didn't give you this one. So we need to work out this one. So how do you work out? So you are given from A to B, speed given, and also given half an hour. So 1 to 1:30 p.m. She drove for 30 minutes. So we can, to find the distance, find the distance she drove before stopping here for a break equals speed times time. Speed, she drove A to B 40 miles per hour, and she drove for 30 minutes, so half an hour. Because this one mile per hour, you need to put hour, half an hour. 40 times half, so 20 miles. So that means this one is 20 miles. So that means each square is 5. 5, 10, 15. So now, of course, we need to find this distance because she went to hospital. How much distance from her home, hospital? So we need to work out this one. They didn't give you this. So how do we work out this one? So each gap is 5. So this one 25, this one 30, this one 35, so this one 40. So hospital distance is from her home is 40 miles. So now from, she stopped, she was in the hospital half an hour, then she traveled back to her home here. So distance, so we need to find this time taken. The time taken to reach home equals, so we know that speed equals distance divided by time, but we need time, so you need to interchange. You can put time here and speed here. So that means time, so that means distance divided by speed. So even I can explain like this. This is a triangle. So this one always we can put speed distance divided by time. This one means dividing. So that means time distance divided by S means speed. So that means, so we can find the time. So distance equals from hospital to home, we already work out this 40 miles. 40 miles. So 40 divided by speed. She travel back at speed, constant speed of 32 mile per hour. So you can put 32. So now you can simplify this. So 8 times 5, 40. 8 times 4, 32. So 8 cancel. Now 5 divided by 4, 1.25. So you can say 5 over 4. You can put 4. If you change to mixed fraction, so 5 over 4, which is equal to 1 time 4, one whole number, 1 time for 4, 4 at 1. So 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes. So that she doesn't arrive home before 5:30. So when you, this one, when she arrived hospital 3:30, at 1 hour 15 minutes, she arrived home at 45 past 4 p.m. So she doesn't arrive home before 5:30. So you can see she arrived home. So she reached home at 4:45 p.m. not 4:30. Thank you. Hi, I'm going to walk you through question 7. Work out an estimate for the value of 43.2 times square root of 99.05 divided by 0.193. So they ask estimation. So what you can do is 43.2 is approximately 40 times square root of 99.05 approximately 100. 0.193, so you can say approximately 0.2. Now 40 times square root of 110 divided by 0.2. So 40 times 10 divided by 2 over 10. 0.2 means 2 over 10. So now 40 times 10, 400. So when you times, you have to flip. So 10 going up, 2 coming down. So that means 400 times 10, 4,000 divided by 2. So answer is 2,000. Thank you. Right. I'm going to walk you through question 8. Shape A is translated by the vector 4 minus 7 column vector to make shape V. That means shape A this, you have to move this side 4 unit, and minus 7 means you have to move down 7 unit. So A will reach here, position B. Shape B is then translated by the vector minus 3 minus 2 column vector to make shape C. That means minus 3 means you have to move left side. Positive means right side, this way. This way positive, this way negative. If we move up, positive. If we move down, negative sign. So minus 2 units. So to see. So describe the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape C. So what you have to do, easy way to do, adding two vectors. So A to C, A to C, A to B, then B to C. So A to B, 4 minus 7 column vector. At B to C, minus 3 minus 2. So when you add them, 4 take away 3, 1, minus 7 at minus 2, minus 9. So you can say the single transformation is, that means single transformation that maps shape A onto shape C is a translation. Translation means normally a translation only changes the position of the shape. The position of the shape. The shape size and orientation stay the same. Same shape, stay the same. So when you look at here, for you moving this way 4 and coming with 3, so that means, so it move 1 unit to the right. Then it's going minus 7 and minus 2 is coming altogether minus 9. So single transformation, 1 minus 9 column vector. This is the answer. Thank you. Hi, I am going to walk you through question 9. A company orders a number of bottles from a factory. The 8 machines in the factory could make all the bottles in 5 days. All the machines work at the same rate. First 2 days, only 4 machines are used to make the bottles. From third day, all 8 machines are used to make the bottles. Work out the total number of days taken to make all the bottles. Okay. What we have to do first is find the total amount of work first. Find the total amount of work. So total amount of work is normally machine days. So 8 machine in the factory could make all the bottles in 5 days. That means 8 times 5, 40. We normally say amount of work, 40 machine days. 40 machines, 40 machine days. So total amount of work, 40 machine days. So what does that means? This is your total amount of work. You have 8 machine. finish in 5 days. So that means 8 times 5, 40 machine day. This is total amount of work. Okay. For two days, 4 machines are used to make the bottles. So we can work, that means 2 times 8, amount of work finished, amount of work finished by 4 machine in 2 days. So that means you can say work completed in the first 2 days. Second one, work completed in 2 days equals, so here this one 2, this one only 4 machine work. So that means work completed 4 times 2, 8 machine days. So total amount of work should be 40 machine days, but in 2 days, because only 4 machines worked, so 2 times 4, 8 machine days. So next point, find the work left. Find the work left. Work left. So company orders a number of bottles from factory. So factory should finished total work, amount of work 40. But in 2 days only finish 8. So work left 40 take away 8. So that means 32 machine days left. I put M machine days left. Now, third day, all 8 machines are used to make the bottles. Third day. So work out the total number of days to work out the total number of days taken to make all the bottles. Okay. If 8 machine works, so find how many days are needed in 8 machine, with 8 machine. So find how many more days are needed with 8 machine. So that means you have 32 machine amount of work, 32 machine days left. So 32. So you have 8 machine works. So more machine means take less days. So that's what you need to divide it by 8. So 32 divided by 8, 4. So how many days are needed? 4 days. So before 2 days work completed by 8 machine. Now remaining work done in 4 days. Altogether, to finish all the work, 6 days. So, find the total number of days. Find the total number of equals. So already finished 2 days. 2 days work finished. Then we need 4 more days to finish all the work. 2 add 4, 6. Thank you. Hi, I am going to walk you through question 10. Find the value of 64 power of minus 2 over 3. 64 to the power of minus 2 over 3. What we have to do is first write 64 as, first write 64 as 4 to the power 3 index form. So that means 64 when you start by 4 divided by 4, 64 times 16, 64, 4 times 4, 16. The reason why you have to write 4 to the power 3, this, then the denominator of this 3, denominator of this 3, then the denominator of 3 in the fractional index cancel with power of 3. I will explain again. So first write 64 as 4 to the power 3. This is index. In this index, 4 is base, 3 is power. So when you look at the question 64 minus 2 over 3, in this case, this is base, this one, all of them power. For when you write 64 as a 4 to the power 3, you have a chance to this 3 and this denominator, when you times it, cancel out. So now 64 divided by 4, 4 times 16, 64, 4 times 4, 16. We can stop. Now 64 can be written as 4 times 4 times 4. Then we can write down 64, write as a index form. So your base is 4. Your base is 4. You are repeating 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now 64. Your question is find the value of 64 to the power of minus 2 over 3. Which is, this can be written as, instead of 64, you can write 4 to the power 3. So you need to put the bracket. Then this is another power. Minus 2 over 3 is a fraction. So 3 is your denominator. What will happen? The denominator of the 3 in the fractional index cancel with power of 3, this 3. How? When you expand your bracket, you need times the 2 powers. Minus 2 over 3. What will happen? This 3 cancel. So this one, 4 to the power minus 2. When you change to minus 2 into positive, you have to write 1 over this one. When you write 1 over, this power become positive. 4 squared, not negative. 1 over 4 squared is 16. So answer is 1 over 16. Find the value of 64 to the power minus 2 over 3 is 1 over 6. Thank you.